Hey, so cruising, yeah, that was me. I text you. Yeah, that was me. That was your brother. Trying to the findings out, huh? Yeah, man. Getting ready for this baptism. All praises to the Most High. Glory to the Father alone. Go here. Isaiah 58 and 11. And the Lord shall guide thee continually and satisfy thy soul in drought and make fat thy bones, and thou shalt be like a watered garden. Watered garden this time, right? And like a spring of water whose waters fail not. So the water ain't gonna fail, right? The water gonna do what the water's meant to do. What the water do, right? Sound like planting a vineyard. Sound like vineyard activity, right? That's what we work in. We work in the vineyard, right? We bringing forth fruit, right? And what's so special about this fruit? It says this fruit is going to remain, right? But we know everything else is going to perish. So if your fruit ain't on this love and this charity, then it perishes, don't it? Yeah, it's only one thing going to remain, right? The greatest of these is charity. Charity is interchangeable for love. They switch each other out. Same Strong's number, right? Benevolence, right? All praise to the Most High. So if your fruit ain't on that, then your fruit is gonna rot, buddy. Not gonna last, right? See, needed y'all a moment ago. Oh, that moon is finna rise bright. I see it. My fault, y'all. I had to go try to secure the parameter, right? Gotta do that. Gotta do that every now and again. Uh, People will come out here and they want to shoot their guns and stuff, you know. So had to go secure that perimeter real quick. I heard somebody shooting out there. Ooh, that. Here we go again. See. Hey, can you close that door? Okay. Ezekiel 47:12. And by the river upon the bank thereof, on the side and on that side, shall grow all trees for meat, whose leaf shall not fade, neither shall the fruit thereof be consumed. Right? It shall bring forth new fruit according to its months, because their waters, there's them waters again, right? They ensued out of the sanctuary, and the fruit thereof shall be for meat, and the leaf thereof for medicine, right? All of this is connected. The love, the works, right? The fruit, the medicine, your fruit remaining, all of that. What are those fruit? Love, charity. What's going to remain? Right. John chapter 15. Red letters. Christ goes in, right? I am the true vine, and my Father is the husbandman. 2. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away. And every branch that beareth fruit, he purgeth it. He purgeth it, that it may bring forth more fruit. Right? But when you prune it, it's able to, bring extra fruit forth. Like splitting, like the split ends on your hair, right? You keep your ends cut right, your hair will grow. And that's how it has to be. You get these purge seasons, and according to Jeremiah 23, they don't reprimand, the unrighteous. So they're not purging, right? They reward the wicked, that verse says. And that's absolutely true. So if you ain't purging, you're not going to be fruitful. All right? Same way like them split ends. Your hair start falling out, be all uneven, all that, right? Get all dry and brittle. True story, y'all. Gotta prune it. Gotta purge it. 3, now ye are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you. Right? We are clean through the word which I have spoken, which he hath spoken unto us. 4, abide in me, and I in you, as the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine. What is the vine? The vine is Christ. No more can ye, except ye abide in me. Right? And Christ is love. That's what he came and showed. Right? So, I don't know where y'all get this militant Christ from. He has never been that. He's never been the militant Christ. He's always been gentle. He's always been loving. We haven't seen Lion Christ yet. It's coming. You ain't seen him yet. Okay, he did make that bull whip and beat them people out the temple that one time. But that was just that one time, right? If you're tearing down the old temple and establishing the new temple, then you can do that. Right? That was already done. Christ did it. It was important for us to know that that was the end of that way of doing things, and he was going forward with his way. Money changers in the temple, and if you pay attention, they didn't put them money changers right back in the temple, didn't they? Right? 5, hold on, let me get 5 up here for y'all. 5, I am the vine, ye are the branches. He that abide in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. For without me, ye can do nothing. Right? Ye can do nothing. We can't do nothing without the kind of vine. Say if he was grapes. Something got to come through that vine. You can't just be a vine. What is your vine of? What kind of tree is this, right? Eventually, some fruit got to pop out of that, got to pop out of the tree, don't it? That's what kind of vine it is. Right. That's what kind of vine it is. It'll never give you another fruit. Whatever kind of vine it is, that's what it's always going to give you. Right? It ain't grapes, and then this season it's going to be something else. Figs, right? Nah. So that's how we got to be. That love got to be solid. Right? You're not going to see me in no instant giving hate. I am a love tree, right? That's what I'm going to give, right? Even when you attack me, I'm going to show you some level of love. You're going to know. You're going to know even while we into it, man, this dude loves me, right? That's first and foremost. We going through what we going through, but I want you to know that. Right? That's how we got to be, because that's what kind of tree you are. And that's what kind of fruit you are growing. Why? Because you planted by that river. That's the only way to bring that forth. That's the only way to bring that remaining fruit forth. What did we think this was talking about? I know I love this passage. I've been reading it for a long time. But I never really asked myself, what fruit? What is this fruit, right? I got another one coming to mind. Right? But let's finish reading this, though. 6. If a man abide in me, he is cast forth as a branch and is withered. Right? And men gather them. So, man, that's what men gather. Christ gathering, this fruit. It shall remain, it shall never wither, right? But this that men are gathering, oh man. Christ just cut that branch off of his tree and tossed it. To cast it forth, he threw it, right? And it's disconnected, it's going to dry out, it's going to wither. That's what it is to wither. And men gather them and cast them into the fire, and they are burned. Right? If ye abide in me and my words abide in you, ye shall ask what ye will, and it shall be done unto you. So that's the secret to how we ask. You know? It's got to be done in Christ, and it's got to be righteous. Right? We talked about that before. He ain't going to give you the tools to sin with, right? That's what be wrong with our prayers. It's why they don't come true. Right? Yep. Still another one though. Where's that one? And I bring that one out for us one time. Jeremiah 1 and 5. Let's see. Perry's Home says, hope and pray everyone enjoyed a happy Sabbath. How was y'all Sabbath, I am? Did y'all keep a nice, good, solid one? Glad to have all y'all back, man. I thought I was gonna get y'all back after a few times of this thing shutting down on us, right? All praises to the Most High. Uh, I'm here mainly to announce, right, that we're having another baptism tomorrow. Hit the Plant Vineyards 144 at Gmail right here at the bottom of the screen. If you want to come out and support for that baptism, right? We're going to get in that water. We're going to bring more souls to Christ, right? All praises be to the Most High. I can't wait. Uh, Southern California, especially if you could come from anywhere you want to come from, but Southern California, that's where we're going to be, right? Particularly, come on out, right? If you haven't been baptized yet, it ain't no thing to put you in that water, right? My man is here from Arizona. He's getting in the water. All praise to the Most High for that. Oh, okay. Hold up. All right, so we're going to see. Ricardo Gonzalez, all praises to the Most High and blessings to those coming to serve Ahia. All praises. Cruz and says Sabbath was awesome. All praises to the Most High through Christ. Ricardo says the Good Bad Shepherd video was solid. The water for bringing that out. Akia. All praises to the Most High. I forgot who told me to go into Jeremiah 23, but that got some more. That got some more precepts. I read a few of them afterwards, but they just get more vivid from there. It's more of them. I'm gonna do Father willing. I'm gonna do another one of those. There's another installment of Good Bad Shepherd. Off the head, I can think of at least one more video that we can do, full of them precepts, and it just breaks it down, man. And it's like, man, there is no point that is talking about that these brothers ain't breaking. And it's like, man, if that don't make it clear, how you gonna break everything? How you gonna mess up everywhere that you could possibly mess up at without doing that on purpose, right? Yeah. And it's time out for that, man. You know, it's time out for playing with y'all. You don't serve the Most High. You serve your own belly. Let's get that. Right. It's going to tell us all about us. Who want to cause division. I didn't cause division. I didn't go public see what I'm saying? Stir up a bunch of drama and all that. That wasn't me. I didn't do that, right? Romans 16 and 17 through 20. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause the divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned. What is the doctrine that we've learned? Matthew 18. That's the doctrine that we have learned. And it told how to handle our oughts. You know? Mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary, which means otherwise, from the doctrines which ye have learned, and avoid them. And that's exactly what I did. They still ain't got me nowhere to talk to me. No. Can't talk to me now. What you want to do? How we going straight before the world? Not even the church. For the world. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. 18. For they that are such serve not our Lord Yahshua the Christ. But who? But their own belly. And by good words and fair speeches deceive the hearts of who? The elect. Nah, the simple. That's who. That's who they're able to deceive, right? They serve their own belly. And what they got? Good words and fair speeches. Very orative, right? Very good at that. But works don't show that. How you treat the brethren, though, yeah, all of the other stuff look cute. How you treat the brethren, right? That's when your fruit show, right? And you shall know them by what? 19, for your obedience is come abroad unto all men, and I am glad therefore on your behalf, but yet I would have you wise unto that which is good, and simple concerning evil. Evil is evil, y'all. That's bad. Evil is bad. Same word. So it can't be evil to nobody. It can't be bad to either party. Love does no ill to his neighbor, right? It's good for both parties. You can't say, well, it's good for me. Too bad if it's evil for you. Nah, it's got to be good for both parties, right? For both ends of the spectrum, on both sides of the line, right? 20, and the God of peace shall bruise Satan under your feet shortly. The grace of our Lord Yahshua the Christ be with you. Amen. So he gonna bruise Satan under our feet shortly. So what do I do in that situation? Get riled up. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Right? He gonna bruise Satan under our feet shortly. Nah, it's not like that. You know how it is? Father, please forgive them, for they know not what they do. They don't know what they doing. You pray forgiveness for these folks, right? All the way on up until it's too late. We pray for them, y'all. We pray for the Father to go easy on them. Why? Why do we do that? We just freestyling, y'all. Raw spirit, right? We're gonna pull it up. You're gonna make a trail, I guess. I don't know, right? This is why we don't. Proverbs 24 and 17 through 18. Rejoice not when thine enemy falleth, and let not thine heart be glad when he stumbleth. 18. Lest the Lord see it, and it displease him, and he turn away his wrath from him. Right? So rejoice not when thine enemy falleth. When you see him, when you see what he got coming, come upon him, don't rejoice in that. And let not thine heart be glad when he stumbleth. When you see him stumbling, don't appreciate that either, right? If you're close enough, stop him from falling, right? Reach out, grab him, right? Oh, man. That's the Most High in crisis. Soft spot. They see you do something like that, man. You want to win the Most High in Christ? It ain't in hoping evil. It ain't in hoping somebody's justice come, even if they do deserve it, right? It's not in that. It's in mercy. Mercy ain't only good when you need it. It's good when wrong has been done to you. That's when you're really going to shine. When you're the one on the other end, when you're the one on the end that's giving the mercy. You see that? Ha. Right. So, he fell. Boom. He hit the ground. You rejoiced. Ah. Might be in trouble. Most High might look at you. Oh, right. And remember all of your folly. Right? Yeah. So, don't rejoice when he fall. And let not your heart be glad. You know, he didn't fall, but he just, he ran into a tiff. And your heart, will be glad. You look at that, you like it. Yeah, that's what you get, right? Nah, he's stumbling. He hasn't fallen yet, but he's going, right? You better reach out, grab him, help him, right? 18, lest the Lord see it. The Most High see that, right? And it displeased him, and it put a nasty taste in the Father's mouth, right? And he turned away his wrath from him. Matter of fact, he gonna put you in his place, right? That's what's gonna happen. He's gonna put you in that man's place. So be careful with that. Gotta be careful with that, right? See what y'all talking about in the chat. Be safe. Perry's home. Come, let's get a place to tabernacle together. Trying to keep up. Mount Seir. Congregation, all who get baptized, or congratulations, all who get baptized. The heavens rejoice. Con. Kind of want to keep getting some more of that there, right? Man, let's just go on. I like how that's talking. I just want to keep on getting that. We got 17 and 18, right? Got 17 and 18. We're going to keep on going from there. Keep on going from 17 and 18. 19. Fret not thyself because of evil men, neither be thou envious at the wicked. Right? Fret not thyself. That means don't worry, right? Don't worry about evil men, bad men, right? Don't pull your hair out about these guys. Make sure you stay sane. Make sure you maintain, your level of love and things like that, and keep that charity important, right? Don't let an evil for you. Neither do what else? Neither be thou envious at the wicked. They have everything, right? They're not confined to the same rules that we gotta follow. They can do anything, right? To accumulate whatever they want. And it looks good at the moment because they're able to do that. But this is telling us, neither be thou envious at the wicked. Don't be envious of them, right? And it's going to tell us why. 20. For there shall be no reward to the evil man. The candle of the wicked shall be put out. Mm, mm, mm. I can only imagine. I shed the flesh. I didn't go through that, but I can imagine, you know, the joy I felt that way, they feel the opposite the other way. It's worse than anything on earth, right? They beg for this little pain that's here. Yikes. I can imagine. Listen to these guys. There is no shortage of those testimonies. Man, I almost went to hell, brother, this and that, and blah, blah. And they'll break it down, and, you know, they be having some wild stories, you know. 21, but my son, right? 21, my son, fear thou the Lord and the king, and meddle not with them that are given to change. Meddle not. Right. Don't get caught up in what they talking about. Right. 22, for their calamity shall rise suddenly, and who knoweth the ruin of them both? 23, these things also belong to the wise. It is not good to have respect of persons in judgment. 24, he that saith unto the wicked, thou art righteous, him shall the people curse. Nations shall abhor him. Right? No need to break that down. We understand that, right? That's he that saith unto the wicked, thou art righteous, him shall the people curse. Nations shall abhor him. Nations shall hate him. Right? And we got people telling them that. These men, they're great, right? They speak well. They're very captivating and all that. They do all of that. But none of that is showing that they are righteous, right? When it's time to show the righteousness, it's like they flunked that test, right? But you got all of these people falling at your feet as if righteousness is the reason, right? We got to be careful with that. We have to be careful. We got to be careful with that right there. right? Yeah, we have to be careful. Right? I'm gonna pull out some precepts according to this one. My bad, y'all. If you got bugs flying at you and you trying to dodge them, like, whoa, stuff coming at you. What is that? Thing is huge. It looked like a grasshopper, but grasshoppers don't move like that. Some some stuff I ain't never seen be out here. Like, what kind of bug is that? Yeah, we out here. Okay. James 2 and 9. But if ye have respect of persons, right? Let me see if I could get this. No, I can't get that one in unless I copy it. They like this light, man. James 2 and 9. But if ye have respect of persons, ye commit sin and are convinced of the law as transgressors. Right? Proverbs 24 and 23. These things also belong to the wise. We already read that one. Proverbs 17 and 15. He that justifieth the wicked and he that condemneth the just, even they both are abomination to the Most High. Right? Isaiah 5 and 23. Which justified the wicked for reward and take away the righteous of the righteous from him. Right? That's what a lot of us do. Just because I like him better, right? They take away or they justify the wicked with rewards. And they take away the righteousness from the righteous. He was righteous, right? But you're going to take that from him. Just because you prefer the other guy, you say, you're not righteous, right? You take away the righteousness from the righteous and reward the wicked. That's what's going on out here, fam. And that's open ended. You got to realize that whatever uh, whatever trespass happens, that's open ended. That's open ended until that's closed, right? Anything that goes out, it never dies. It travels around. Energy travels around, you know, and it circulates. So that's why you can't have yours out there, right? It's got to stop at you. When it comes around to you, you can't grab it and throw it at somebody else. You got to do that and let it hit the floor, right? That's to be blameless, you know. And like I keep saying, man, I can't wait till this is over, man. I can't wait till we don't talk about my ordeal anymore, you know, my situation with these people who have come against me and things like that. You know, I can't wait, till that get behind me. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit, you know. And I would rather be doing something else. I only address what I absolutely have to. Right? But yeah, I'm gonna be ooh, got something going on with me. This hydrogen is taking a toll on my throat, Ricardo. You might know what I'm talking about. You know, I'm at that point with it, where it start bothering your throat, where your throat get dry and scratchy, right? But I'm 25 drops strong and bend, and it's doing what it got to do, brother. I can't wait. I can't wait to come out with this testimony. Right? Shalom to everybody in the body of Yeshaya, says just a higher. Shalom, fam. All praises to the Most High. Yes, Tuesday, the sky is beautiful. Okay. Okay. Stay on a little longer. How long we been on? Hour and a half. Sound like I need gas. Get some gas real quick, fam. Hold up real quick. praises. Yeah, me too, man. Hopefully I could get good and up over that. All praises. My mom listen. Thank you, Abba, for the seeds. All praises. Glory to the Most High. The Most High is creeping insects. It's like Egypt sometimes. They love this big old light. This is video equipment, and man, this light really draws them in. Yep, yep. Uh, see, let's look at something, y'all. Let's watch a video or something. Let's see what we got. See what we got for videos. I got a whole lot of videos, just little stuff I be looking at, setting to the side for us. See, all right, bang, shrink this. Slide that up, yeah. Let's see, hold up, right, let's do it. That's the volume.
The local organic farmers, peace and love. If you guys are just going in the grocery store and buying random fruits, this is what you're getting. GMO, heavily processed, painted, chemically altered. They're sprayed. There's a wax coating on them. Some sellers even like you just saw paint them to make them more pricey, you need to be buying food from your local organic farmers. Peace and love. If you guys are just going in the grocery store and buying random fruits, this is what you're getting. GMO, heavily processed, painted, chemically altered. They're sprayed. There's a wax coating on them. Some sellers even, like you just saw, paint them to make them more pricey. You need to be buying food from your local organic farmers. Peace and love.
Y'all see
You guys
that?
are just going in the grocery store and buying random fruits. This is what you're getting. GMO, heavily processed, painted, chemically altered. They're sprayed.
You didn't know that, huh? They're painting the food, y'all. They're painting it. They're dressing it up. We eating science projects, y'all. And that's the attack that's on people, right? Who wanna go healthy. You know, we learned about fruit and vegetables. We need to have more of it in our diet because if you're not paying attention, it'll be burgers and pizza for 15 years, right? Burgers, pizza, tacos, spaghetti, lasagna, right? Chinese food, fried rice, right? Fried chicken, teriyaki. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no vitamins and minerals in that stuff. As a matter of fact, anything you cook, right? You cook the nutrients out of that. So always try to eat something raw. It's good to at least have a salad on the side of your plate or something, cause our bodies be starving, y'all. All the nutrients is cooked out of our food. It's so much that our body ain't getting, right? With that diet. Starving. Vitamin deficiencies. Huh? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Let's check this one out here. Oh, this was me, y'all. I came back from the realm on this.
You see that? Too far. You see that? Says on the concrete, it ain't producing that. Hold it in your hand. No, hold the silver part. You see that? Nothing. Stand in the grass. Stand in the grass. You go in the grass some more. Immediately. That's what grounding gets you. Recharge.
You see that? Hold on, let me put
crazy.
it.
Come back on the concrete.
He get on that concrete, it go to zero.
Grass.
Step in that grass and start reading. And he's holding the prong, right? His body is reading electric current, y'all.
On the concrete, it ain't producing that.
Producing nothing on the concrete. Zeros. You see that?
Hold it in your hand. No, hold the silver part.
Hold the silver part.
Nothing.
Zeros. Watch him step in this grass.
Stand in the grass. You go in the grass some more. Immediately. That's what grounding gets you.
That's what grounding gets you. Oh, man, and it's 16.9. Whoa, 17, 18. 18, y'all. 18.39. Yikes. You get 12 in a car battery.
That is crazy. Crazy number.
You see that? 18.
So far.
We are electric beings, fam.
Producing that. Hold on your hand. No, hold the silver part. You see that?
We are electric beings. We need electric food. And that's what I said, y'all. When I got back here, I fought through the night. I checked out again through the night. I checked out twice that night. And I didn't know if I was going to make it to the morning, but I said, I just felt so cold, man. And I was like, if I make it to the morning, I need that sun on my body and nobody's going to stop me, right? Sure enough, by the Father's will, I made it to the morning, man. I broke out a side door, kicked them slides off, grounded, right? Went over to a tree. It's a tree in the middle of the courtyard. Man, I linked on that tree. I buried my feet in the dirt. I was going back and forth from the dirt to the grass, dirt to the grass. And that sun was coming down on me. It was the summertime, so it was hot. Oh my goodness, y'all. Right? But I came back with that knowledge. And that's everything that grows vegetation. Dirt, you know, the sun, you know, water. I wanted water. I don't want nothing else to drink. Give me water. Right? Uh, the wind even. That's what Watt when she blows, right? And that's what they're trying to see. You might see or you might see some crops and they got those, what they call those things, those streamers, right? And they're silver and red on one side, silver on the other side, and they blow like that. They're looking at the wind and that it brings light to your crop, right? So all of that has to do with it, y'all. It's one, and it's life. That's what it is. It's life, y'all. Cabbage and black beans. That's why they want to make houses unaffordable and put everyone and put everyone in apartments. Right. Yeah, I heard of appeal. I heard of appeal. Mark. Yeah. Horrible. What is that? See what else we got going here. We are electric beings. We need electric food. Let's go to it.
It's electricity. Why should I eat more live and raw foods? Because the electricity is there. That's why, because you're an electrical being. That's why people have better improvements. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing else, electricity. That's the name of the game. The neural system is dealing with your brain, how it actually sends electrical signals all through the body. So your body is electrical. Just to move your feet, that was an electrical signal. It made that signal for it to move. But it goes so fast, bam, it's there. So you got this system on you, this electrical system. And it's hard for the average human being to realize, I'm using electricity? Yeah, not at the voltage like you're going to go put your hand in the socket at home. Don't do that. Somebody will try it. I'm electricity, right? But you're still using the same forces. And even dealing with the technology, dealing with solar. Of course, we know now that we can put things in the sun, charge it up by using harnessing electricity from the sun. But now there's one man who got a good invention going on, because people will say, well, how about when it's no sunny days, the sun ain't going to do me no good. He's creating a machine now that could get more of the electricity out of the atmosphere, because it's there. But now they're finally catching up to get a machine to do that. First, the people got to connect with the life force energy that this world we live in actually have available to all of us. And the way to do that is to connect it with our nervous system that deals on an electrical level. The more you meditate,
The sun is the original healer. Right?
and relax the body, the more this life force that's all around us could get into the body. And that's the only way through meditation to get more abundant life force into the body. Now, there's many different forms of meditations, but the main thing is to get the people out here for this 3 days in this weekend, to actually work with this energy, bring it into their body so they can see it on their own, and they're also cleaning themselves out, because the more you detoxify yourself from toxins, the body by its nature has more room to bring more life force energy in.
You hear that? You hear that, fam? So that's a whole nother game. You step into a whole nother arena when you start worrying about toxins, fam. Toxins, y'all. Because our body is made to cleanse so much. Now, when you exceed that, you're in trouble. You know, it's going to accumulate, and toxins accumulate, and they break us down. They turn us acidic and make us an incubator for cancer and disease, y'all. You know, once we exceed that toxic barrier, right? What's on the other side of that? Alkaline. Alkaline. What is alkaline? Electricity. It's what it is, it's electricity. So get your copper up. Get your copper up, y'all. Our body loves copper. Right? Praise the Most High. Let's get us some more. Where is she? Your pa. Your pa, go to bed. Your pa. Where's your pa at? Go to bed, girl. Why is she limping? Why is she limping? Go to bed, girl. Nah, she's limping hard. Come here. She's doing. Where's her spikes at?
Oh, in the house.
Go ahead, go in the house. Take her in the house, Joe. Go ahead, go in the house. Go inside, girl.
Found it.
She gonna sleep in there with us tonight. My fault, y'all. Let's check this video out. Let's check this one out. If you're still there. Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. What's up with this thing?
Hours a day, 6 days a week. I'm 67 years old. I don't know what illness is. I don't know what tiredness is. I have no wrinkles, no line. I do have wrinkles, but not what a typical 67-year-old person would look like. I have the same body I had at 18. I work 16 hours a day, 6 days a week. I take a professional advanced ballet class with girls 18 and under. Don't you think you want to join my team? Because I'm not special. This is what I need your listeners to understand. I'm not special. We all have this capability. We are self-regenerating organisms. And the only reason you're getting tired and sick and old is because you're putting too much of the wrong material in and not enough of the right material in. Primary thing is...
She telling us, y'all, health is wealth. Right? They're not telling us that. Who's not going to tell you that? Your enemy. Your enemy is going to tell you, it don't matter what you eat. Eat what you want, right? Watch out for somebody that's telling you that, y'all. Things matter. It does matter.
I cleanse and detox my body a minimum of 4 times a year. Minimum. People would say, well, why would you do that? You're raw foods, you're vegan, you don't drink, smoke, do drugs. Why would you? Because I'm living in a very bizarre world. We aren't supposed to be living under the conditions we're living in. The oxygen levels, the atmosphere, the chemicals. We're dealing with it on a continual basis.
The oxygen levels, right? Oxygen, y'all, is so important, y'all, and we lack it. And that's the reason for a lot of our sicknesses, too. Oxygen, y'all. We suffocating. Our blood cells are suffocating. Our blood cells got to be able to breathe, right? And that's what I was telling us about. Chia seeds, y'all. Works wonders. Works wonders, y'all. If you ain't got chia seeds by now, I don't know what you are doing. Right? Get you some chia seeds. Take at least 2 tablespoons of chia seeds at least 3 days out of a week. And you will feed your blood cells oxygen, right? Yep. Let's go back to it.
Even if you're eating organic foods, even if you're, and here in the United States, we have it a little worse than you do in your country and other countries. We have genetically modified foods. So for me, the key, my number one key, is I cleanse and detox my body a minimum of 4 times a year to break down those layers of toxicity that I'm building.
She detoxes her body at least 4 times a year, y'all. That's what, every 3 months. She's on a cycle like that. With every season, she detoxes. And that's to fast and take something that flushes the body, some type of a detox regimen, and flush your body of all of those long lasting toxins. They become a part of your blood cells. I mean, you know, it takes time to get them out, just like it took time to get them in. You know, you get them out faster than they went in, but it ain't no overnight thing. You know, uh, it took years and years to get it like that, but you know, it's faster getting it out, but it ain't overnight. But it'll cleanse things out of you. You'll feel yourself get younger and stronger. Your skin to change. All of that, right? All of that. Okay.
Building up without even trying, just by being alive. I'm 67 years old. I don't know what illness is. I don't know what tiredness is. I have no wrinkles, no line. Yeah, I do have wrinkles, but not what a typical 67-year-old person would look like. I have the same body I had at 18.
Same body she had at 18.
I work 16 hours a day, 6 days a week. I take
16 hours a day, 6 days a week. Wow.
A professional advanced ballet class with girls 18 and under. Okay. Don't you think you want to join my team?
Okay.
Because I'm not special. This is what I need your listeners to understand.
I like how she says that. I'm not special, right? Any of us who get on this is what's going to happen to this brilliant, right, amazing body, right, that we're in, that the Most High sculpted, right?
Understand, I'm not special. We all have this capability. We are self-regenerating organisms, and the only reason you're getting
self-regenerating organisms, y'all. Right.
Tired and sick and old is because you're putting too much of the wrong material in and not enough of the right material in. Primary thing is I cleanse and detox my body a minimum of 4 times a year.
Right. You could eat and still starve, fam. What are we eating? What's the nutritional value in our meals? Right? Even if you eat the junk, right? Even if you eat the junk, squeeze some healthy stuff in there, because definitely without it, your body is starving, y'all. There's a lot of different types of vitamins and minerals. I heard 102 that we need. And they're not in most of these foods. Most of these foods are going to lack half of them, right? And we was talking about that too. Their version is synthetic, it's fake, it's not the real vitamin and mineral, right? It's test tube vitamins, it's lab vitamins, right? Yeah. Just start drinking out copper bottle. Yeah, get you some copper supplements or something like that, though. Yeah. Mom says she gonna get a patch of grass growing in her backyard now. All praises. Yeah, definitely need it. Huh? But yeah, that's it for me, fam. I just wanted to come close my Sabbath out with y'all. Right? It's a brand new day. The day starts at night. Right? And if you say nay, then you discredit everything the Most High did in the dark. Start reading that Genesis chapter 1. There's some things going on in the dark before he says, let there be light. We got to count that, you know. All praise to the Most High. It say from even to even, not from morning to morning. Everything is going to tell you about a day, when to do a day. It's going to say even to even. Some of them even say evening to evening. Right? So, another difference that we have in the nation, and I just want to say that I love you, right? I'm not coming down on you, right? I don't want to upset you, but the book says what the book says, right? And all praises, I'm not going to look at you no different. Y'all still my brothers and sisters, and I love y'all, right? And it ain't nothing that I would keep away from you that I would give away to anybody else, right? Love first and foremost, right? And whatever other difference it is out there, right? We gonna go into these differences as we come across them, right? Whoever you are, wherever you're at, nothing but love for you. Praying nothing but the Father's mercy upon you. And that's first and foremost. Let me put that out there. But if y'all want to come to this baptism, Southern California, I'm going to be hanging out in the email tonight, right? And directing the I am, so go ahead, reach out, and I'll see you there tomorrow. All praise to the Most High. I'll give you the address or whatever where we going to be. Somewhere along the coastline, and that coastline is long. So tap in and get the word, and let's go in this water. All praise to the Most High. Shalom. I am. Pray you enjoyed your Sabbath. Pray you kept a nice, solid Sabbath, that you didn't break it, right? And let's start the week with his work. Tap in, get this flyer if you need a flyer, and get busy. We could do that by ourselves. You don't need nobody to pass out a flyer with you, right? Bang, let me get on.